PSG 1, Newcastle 1. Where do I even start with that game? Eddie Howe has been criticised massively in the press for being one-dimensional, not making changes, not rotating the squad. He took a big call, changed the lineup, changed the formation, rested players. We played three at the back with Miley at right wing back and Lewis Hall at left wing back. Dan Burn came back into centre half. No Bruno, who was on the bench, didn't get on at all today. Tonali and Ramsey in the centre. Then you had Walter Marder up top with Elanga and Willock out on the left. When I saw the lineup, I was worried. The game kicked off, a penalty is given to PSG in the first few minutes. To me, not a pen. His arm was out wide, but it got knocked off the defender, bounced off the PSG player's arm, then went into Miley's hand. So for me, not a pen, but I can see from another point of view it might be. Penalty saved by Nick Pope. Great save down to his left. Really, really top-class save. And then just shortly after, PSG get the ball on the edge of the box. Long-range strike. Goal. It wasn't as bad as the weekend. We closed it down a bit, but it wasn't anywhere near enough closing down. I think it was Vitinha strikes it in. Good finish. And we're 1-0 down. And then for the next 35 minutes, we were getting run all over. Every time PSG got the ball, it was a line-breaking pass, totally missing out Tonali and Ramsey to one of their players who, man for man, in the first half, seemed to be like Olympic sprinters. They were outrunning everybody. They were electric in the first half. So for 35 minutes, it was constant pressure. Not many massive chances I can think of. There was a lot of last-ditch defending. Sven Botman, I think, defending-wise, was brilliant today. His passing was a bit sloppy at times, but his defending and last-ditch blocks and tackles was really good. Then 35, 40 minutes into the half, we started to calm it down slightly. They were still breaking on us, but we were having a little bit more control compared to the zero control we had for the first half hour, 35 minutes. And we started to look like we were getting the foot on the ball slightly. And then literally last kicks of the game, we get a free kick, we lump it into the box, gets flicked on, Burn flicks it back into the centre, and Joe Willock makes a great run, puts the header in the corner, keeper's got no chance. We were lucky to finish that half 1-1. I'm super happy we did, but we were very lucky to finish that half 1-1. PSG were all over us in that half. So at half time, I'm worried. I'm thinking we could get battered here. Before the game, I said I would take a draw. I know a draw wouldn't necessarily get us into the top 8, but the way we've been playing lately and the way the team that PSG have got, I would have took a draw at the start of the game. So at half-time, we're drawing, but I'm worried. Really worried. I'm thinking, is Howe going to make some changes at half-time? Is it going to be the usual 60 to 70th minute for the same 3 subs? Second half starts. We look good. We've got control. PSG look tired in the second half. A lot less running. The line-breaking balls aren't getting through this half. There's a lot. It seems like they're taking one extra touch before playing the pass that they were compared to what they were doing in the first half, and it's letting us close it down slightly or get back a yard to the man. Jacob Ramsey has a good chance. Keeper saves it, parries it out, but no one's in the middle following it up. We start breaking and controlling the game. I think the second half was a complete difference. We looked more composed. We looked faster than them compared to the first half. It's quite a simple thing to think, but in the first half, they were completely outrunning us. Second half, they looked shattered and we looked like we had the legs on them. I will say the passing in the second half from us, there was some sloppy, lackadaisical passing. Botman made a few, Hall made a few, Miley made a few. I was getting a bit annoyed with it. It was all in our half as well. It wasn't like it was in the final third, the last ball was sloppy. It was all in our half, in our defensive third. I get really worried when we start passing it around the back. I'm still not used to it. I don't think I ever will be used to it. Dembele has a massive chance, gets put through by Mendes, hits it with his left foot and it just goes wide of the left post. It was a huge chance. And then Barnes and Gordon come on, and Gordon had the beating down that left-hand side. A lot of people have been critical of Gordon lately. I agree. He's not been good this season. Barnes, for me, should be on the left in his preferred position because Gordon's not proved he deserves it this year. But when he came on, he had the legs on Marquinhos and Hakimi was pushing up high. So every time the outball was there for Gordon over the top to run onto. Burn has a pen shout. Weak for me. He does get wrestled a little bit to the ground, but they're both going at it. To me, not a pen. At the same time, the PSG keeper is all over the place, flapping at everything, parrying stuff into the centre of his box. Doesn't look a good. Don't know his name, never heard of him before. Doesn't seem very good. Great save from the PSG keeper after saying all that. Gordon breaks down the left-hand side, gets it over to Harvey Barnes, hits the shot, keeper saves it, good save. Again, Gordon blazing down the left, comes to Harvey Barnes, across the goal, swipes it, he's off balance and it just goes wide. Last 5-10 minutes, a lot of the same. PSG pressuring, playing semicircles around the box, not actually breaking through much. Newcastle breaking away with pace or having long free kicks lumped in, looking for the knockdown. Nothing comes of any of it. Finishes 1-1. Jekyll and Hyde performance between halves. We don't get in the top 8. I think it's 11th we finished eventually. It was so tight up there. We got a draw away at PSG with a horrific first half performance, but a spectacular first half performance from PSG. And a brilliant, in my opinion, second half performance. We did what we needed to do. We were solid. We didn't allow them to play through us and we counter-attacked. We just couldn't get the goal. I think the referee was abysmal all game. There's a penalty shout for us in the first half that's exactly the same as the penalty they got given, pretty much, that didn't get given. He gave a free kick to us, but then booked Anthony Elanga for his part in getting fouled, I think. I'm not sure. It was a very strange performance for the referee. But overall, I'm pleased with the 1-1. I've come out of that game thinking we could have won it, and at the start of the game, I would have never been there. I was hoping for a 2-1, but in my heart, I was thinking a draw's the best we can do. I think Eddie Howe, for all the criticism he's been getting online from Newcastle fans, saying how out he needs to go, he's tactically inept, he's stubborn, he doesn't make changes, he won't make changes in game, he's wasted a load of money. For me, he's got money in the bank. He's earned the credit with us that half a season doesn't make me shout how out. He has given us a trophy, first time in my lifetime, first time in a lot of people's lifetimes. The last time we were in the Champions League, we had a iffy Premier League season. We finished just outside Europe. Then we came back, we got the Cup the next year, we got back in the Champions League. This year we're in the Champions League, we're struggling in the Prem, we're doing well in the Champions League, we've made it through the group stage. And We're still in all the cups. All right, we're 2-0 down to City in the semi-finals of the League Cup, but we're still in it. The league is tight. I don't understand the Eddie Howe out shouts. If we were in a relegation battle, yes, I could understand it. Are there things I would change? Yes, I would start Barnes on the left in the league. He's been the better player out of him and Gordon. But we're still in with a shout of European football next year. We're in the knockout stages of the Champions League. We're in the FA Cup still. We're in the Carabao Cup semi-final still. No, I'm not happy with where we are in the league right now. But I have the faith in the players, and I still have the faith in Eddie Howe that they can turn the form around in the league. And it's on to Liverpool. It's a hard run of away games. Liverpool, then City. Liverpool are there for the taking this year. We owe them after the last few games. Let's see how we get on at the weekend. Please like and subscribe. Let me know in the comments if you agree or disagree with anything I've said. And I'll see you next time.